growth that we take on. I feel like every human, every person grows as we go. Every year there's always something you look back on and you're like, oh, I grew from here and I gained this and lost that. And I think this is the exciting part, because I can't wait to see the kind of people we become in a year and how these experiences affect who we are and how we see the world. And that's the real exciting part, is where you're gonna go as you.
We got stuck in a blizzard, so we're in this little cottage right now in Winnipeg, kind of in the middle of nowhere. You can see our breath. Well, we actually have a guest house that we're sleeping in that's a little warmer than this, so don't worry. I'm not sleeping in coats.
I feel like Han Solo.
Jon Snow was right. Winter.
There's a little house behind us. Lived there for a year.
And we've sold everything we own, and what we kept fit in a van.
Yeah.
And now we're off to live our life.
Off to a new adventure, a new chapter.
Is crazy. It's crazy because we left a lot behind.
We honestly sold pretty much everything. I called myself the Kijiji Queen for a little while because you're just putting everything you own in Kijiji and just being okay with that, you know what I mean? And it was just that liberating feeling of getting rid of these attachments that we used to have to things, to material things.
The message that I think I took, and we both talked about a lot, is that like you can accumulate all these things, but it can't bring you anything, and you can't take it with you. You end up just renting everything you own.
Got our book.
We're sitting at the manufacturing printing plant. It's your last stop. And this is the moment where we leave it all behind.
There's been a lot of hard work put into this book, and
Heart and soul.
yeah.
Put into this whole plan. And this is our last stop.
Now we get on the road, and this is so cool. I'm like talking and I have tears right now. I'm sorry. It's just it's crazy that you're leaving something for good. No ties to anything. You set on a different journey, a new chapter of your life, and it's exciting, it's scary.
Terrifying, but it's thrilling. And now it's the two of us, and a dream, and a world.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's crazy, but yeah, it's like there's this security blanket that I think we both held on to for years, which, you know, you live in Toronto and you have a life and you have these jobs and you have this circle of friends and you have the things that you do, and then, you know, years start to slip by and keep going, and we had this thing where it started to feel like we were just on this merry-go-round, and the way that commercialism and everything that you see brings forward the time of year, it just seems like it was just like getting faster and faster.
It's like a weird cycle. It kept repeating itself.
It's like the second Halloween is done, the Christmas stuff is up, and the
Like
second
Groundhog
Christmas
Day.
stuff is done, then Valentine's stuff is up, and there's always some kind of long weekend that everyone goes out and gets fucking wasted at, and then there's always some kind of like holiday that you're supposed to go travel to see your family at, and then all of a sudden it's literally Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, and you're like, I'm getting older, and what the hell am I going to look back at my life and say that I was proud that I did?
We got into this van and we've been driving for the last 4 days, and we kind of have an idea what we're going to be doing and where we're going to be for the next 3 months, but then after that we have no clue.
We just left Toronto. We're at the first rest stop outside of the city. At this point, when we accelerate out of this gas station, we've actually officially left it all behind. Spent years planning this. Everything, every bit of energy has been towards this idea and a bigger picture of being able to go and live the life we always dreamed. But we're too scared to even admit it to ourselves. I spent years being somebody that I thought I was supposed to be. I'm not saying I know what the answer is, and I sure know we don't know what the answer is, but maybe the answer is just going out there and doing something that feels real for the first time in a long time.
We are where? Close to Blind River, which is a really cool name actually.
We're ready to document our adventures and share this with you guys, and we hope that we could lose the fear of change and to lose the fear of, failing or going after your dreams and then obviously falling on your ass. So apparently someone that created Winnie the Pooh was from this little town, which is a population of 1,000 people in Ontario called White River, and we just found a Winnie the Pooh statue.
That's crazy.
How amazing is that?
He's like an international sensation.
He is. It's all about the baby steps, and it's all about enjoying the journey that you're on rather than just going for that destination. And this is our journey, and wherever this journey takes us is going to be beautiful, it's going to be exciting. Not saying it's going to be easy and fun and rainbows all the time. There's going to be a lot of challenges, a lot of tears and anger and frustrations, but at the end of the day, it's all part of this beautiful dream that we're creating for ourselves. A lot of mixed emotions are happening right now because this is the first experience we're having where it's real snow and it's real winter out here. To be honest, I'm a little freaked out. I hope I like it because I'm already hating this coat and hating having to wear 7 layers of sweaters when I want to go take my dog out. But I'm being very negative here right now. But the beauty of it is that as soon as we get out of, small towns where it's just dirt roads and factories, I think it will be very beautiful, and it will be so nice to be in complete peace and be able to just watch the snowfall. I think there's something very spiritual and very beautiful about that. So I am excited about it, but I just wanted to share the fact that I'm kind of freaking out right now.
So we're a couple days into the drive. It's really starting to hit me now. We left a lot behind, all because, we knew that there was something out there for us, and we needed that change. And in order to get that change, I think the biggest lesson that I've learned so far is with great change comes great sacrifice. And it's really wonderful, because I spent my whole life holding on to things, and I guess I didn't know that part of life is letting go. And I think maybe the more you let go, the more life you get to actually live.
Had to stop at this little town called Kenora because the roads were just horrible and the snow was horrible. Didn't make it to Winnipeg, but now we're in a rush because there's an insane blizzard coming into Winnipeg, just our luck, and we are trying to beat it. So we're just kind of playing with Mother Nature right now, trying to beat the storm. Right, Prince?
We are in Manitoba, going to the peg of Winnie the Pooh peg. We have no idea where we'll be in 3 months. Like, people ask us, like, so where are you guys gonna be in like April? I have no idea. That's my answer.
And I think no matter how this turns out, I think we'll be able to at least look at each other when we're really old and gray and say,
We did it.
we did it. We did that crazy thing that we always said we wanted to do, and we were always terrified that we might not.
Just doing a little stretch and a little break and then get back up on the road.
Well, this is our life now. We've quit other jobs in Toronto, quit other commitments, and so now we can really dive into this and give you as much as we can of us and hope to answer as much as we can and give you guys all the love you deserve. So it's 1 a.m. and I'm sitting in a hotel room in a small town called Wawa. It is, God, minus 35 degrees.
And if this is the best that it gets, then it was all worth it.
I want to be warm. I hate my parka. And here I am, 1 a.m. complaining to a camera.
Puppies.
It's like a dragon.
Okay.
Maybe that's the message that I'm trying to relay to everyone out there.
Thank you.
Lots of love and stay tuned.
Sometimes you have to go through those experiences because you know that if you push through it, what's waiting for you on the other side is going to be completely out of this world.